Hey Urban Tribe, it's me, Kiki T, back here for another video with you guys. This is the first video of the year, 2020. We in here. It's January, but it's still the beginning. I hope you guys are still on track with your goals. I hope you guys are focused and ready to receive this year. I know I am. And even if you're not ready, I hope you're preparing to be ready. So, happy 2020. I know I haven't been on here for a few weeks, but I've just been going through a few things that have not necessarily been stressing me to the point where I can't do a video, but I've really just been trying to like focus on myself and trying to get my mental state of being back in order, especially since it's the beginning of the year and I really want to be on point this decade. So that's one of the reasons I haven't been on YouTube. Another reason I haven't been on YouTube is because I have been focusing on Instagram and trying to really figure out the algorithm of Instagram. I know I'm a millennial, but social media is not exactly my forte. So I'm really learning a lot, or picking up on a lot of things. So yeah, that's a couple of reasons I haven't been on YouTube. But not quitting YouTube, definitely not. It's just I haven't really put it into my schedule recently. So I am on here though because I had something that was really heavy on my heart today. I was watching some church services about like weaknesses and finding your strength, and like the church service was really making me recognize one of my weaknesses, and which is loneliness. I do get very lonely sometimes. I haven't this year, but I know in the past that I have, and it's not like a constant loneliness, but when I do get that feeling of loneliness, it gets like really overwhelming for me. Stop, lady. And it's hard for me to like get over. So just as I was listening to the service, and as I was like just kind of like checking myself, I guess you can say, it was really making me think like, why do I like feel that such a deep feeling of loneliness? And I'm the type of person that people don't really understand my personality. I talked to a friend recently. Lady, sit down. I talked to a friend recently, and she was like, and I've always felt like people don't really want to be around me or like really get to know me because they think I'm weird. But and I can be a little bit quirky sometimes, not gonna lie. But I was talking to a friend, and she was like, it's not necessarily that you're weird, it's just that, like, she said that I'm not the type of person to follow the crowd, and I'm really a standalone kind of person, which is very true. And I do tend to stand alone because like I don't be seeing the point in why people do what they do. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me most of the time. So like I've always been that type of person, like throughout high school. Always, like I've always been like that. I've never really been the type to follow the crowd because I just don't get it. Like, they do people do stupid stuff, and like I just don't be seeing the point. And I'm not about to waste my time. Like, so her sharing with me, that's lady in the shot. Like, But I think like realizing that it's not because I'm weird, but because I'm set apart. I feel like it's been hard for me, at not consistently hard, but like sometimes it's hard to accept not having like a lot of friends. Like you see everybody like going out or just having fun with other people, but you never really know. Like people are fake too, and that's another reason like I don't follow the crowd, because like you try to have friends and they don't really be your friends. Like I just don't like wasting my time with people. And I think being set apart, I think I'm realizing now that being set apart is not like a bad thing. And it's not something that I should feel lonely because of. I think being set apart is something that I should admire about myself. And like it's not, I used to feel sometimes like I used to question like why am I always the person that gets left behind? Like why am I always the person that's looked over or looked past? And I think it's not really me being left behind. It's more that I'm ahead of people of my generation, and it's me leaving people behind. And I don't think that that's something that I've realized before, but that's like a revelation that I came to from watching these church services today. So yeah, if you have like ever felt lonely because you feel like you don't have friends, or like you feel like people are always leaving you behind or not really trying to socialize with you or whatever, I just want to encourage you guys today that it's not a bad thing. Like maybe you should look at it from a different perspective. Like consider the fact that you could be leading the pack. Like you could be ahead of your time and not realize it, and you're focused on like your isolation, but you're not focusing on like how ahead of the game you are. And so that's what's really been on my heart today, and I wanted to share that with you guys. 2020, it's a new decade, it's a new year, and it's really time for us as women especially to start realizing our worth and just really growing within ourselves. Like we are deserving of everything that we can imagine, and then some. So start acting like it, start walking like it, start living like you deserve the best and the most, because we do. If you guys have any suggestions or comments or video, like anything that you guys want to see from me in these YouTube videos, I would love to hear about it down in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. We are growing slowly, but we are growing, okay? And the growth shall continue. So I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.